All right. So what did we do? So we basically played from the beginning to this point. We're not very far into the game yet. The quick and dirty version of this is that we are controlling this guy named Low. We're on a space mission with these two other folks here. We have Robbins and Brink. Um, we were on a mission to destroy an asteroid that was heading to Earth, and yeah, again, without spoiling too much, we ended up getting warped to a whole different, I don't know, the galaxy, I guess. So um, we're now putting around this sort of interesting area. This is kind of where we are. We're kind of in this, I don't know, this cube-looking situation. We've already explored a wreck. Looks like a crashed ship. I think we did get some items. We got this wire for sure, and we had this engraved rod. So that's kind of where we're at. There's a few different things. We started on this central section here. Not much to comment on quite yet. There's also something we're not really sure of what right there, but we're just now heading to this grave. Start taking a look. I love the way this game looks, by the way. It's super cool. Let's see if I can get the other shout out that I didn't manage to do earlier. It was mid-run. There we go, Villainy. Thank you for the raid, Villainy, as well. A lot of raids tonight. Thank you very much for the support, everybody. Okay, so we've got a grave. I see eyes. Okay. Tusks. Part of this is always just parsing out. Doesn't look like the rat itself is clickable. Okay, concerning noise. I guess we'll check the grave.
It looks like something is buried here. Something's looking at me.
Very concerning. Something looking at us. Something buried here. Terrifying combination.
This is light, but it feels as strong as steel.
Oh, we picked it up. Cool. I think. Is that still in there? Okay, we do have it. Very light but strong as steel.
They appear to be some sort of tusks.
Tusks. And we're not doing something crazy like...
I can't use these two things together.
I played too much Simon the Sorcerer recently, so I now have to be very careful about how I interact with with these things. Doesn't look like these are set here. We do have a grave. Do we dig the grave up?
It looks like something is buried here.
Hey there, Shadow Cloud. You have a shovel. Why not? Desecrate the grave.
What? Are you just going to dig right in? With a shovel? You will destroy the site.
I'm not doing archaeology right now, Brink. I'm looking for something to help get us home.
Your name will live forever. As the bone-headed space hero who destroyed precious data at the first alien archaeological site.
That's better than having my name live forever. As a commander of an expedition that disappeared and was never heard from again. Now get out of the way if you aren't going to help, Brink. This might
Get out of
take
here.
a while.
Yeah, we only have one shovel, unfortunately. It is only one singular dig, isn't it? Several hours later.
What a fine accomplishment, Commander. Now we have a pile of meaningless dirt and bones.
Maybe not. You never know when an alien bone will prove useful.
Right? That's the spirit. Robbins. So we have bones, jawbone. Okay. Anything else in the bone
Whatever
pile?
creature these bones used to be, I don't think we've got anything like it on Earth.
A ship rib, of course. Hey, irony machine. People need group therapy. Yeah, it's a crew. We got a crew here. I'll tell you what. It's one of the crews of all time. Let's check out this jawbone.
What do you think? Was this the skull of a sentient being? Or a pet? Or a beast of burden?
I don't
Okay.
know, but I'm pretty sure it's dead.
Okay, that's not helpful.
It's a strange shaped jawbone. The teeth still look strong.
Okay, so we've got some goodies here.
Whatever creature these bones used to be, I don't think we've got anything like it on Earth. They appear to be some sort of tusks.
Okay. Now I suppose that we should try the wire.
I can't use
Okay.
these two things together.
You never know when you have a rope or rope-like thing. You know what I mean? Tying things together is just one of the, you just gotta try it.
Brink,
Let's have a chat, Brink. Anything new from you?
do you think that was an attempt to communicate with us?
Okay, no.
Was your pulling the wire an attempt to communicate with them? Did it ever occur to you that maybe if they wanted to communicate with us, they'd just come up and talk?
Thanks.
More like no thanks. Okay. We got some new inventory, which is helpful. Let's go check out the other spot here. What's this?
Do you think we could climb this slope?
No use. It doesn't go up all the way to the top.
The engravings on this wall, are they writing or decoration?
You're asking us?
You're asking us? This is very helpful. 3 people here. They're gonna work well together. Okay, so we've got our crew. This isn't a scroller, is it? No. Okay. Clearing, rank. This doesn't appear to have. Excuse me. I don't think there's anything in here that allows us to go any further here. Brink, do you have anything now?
Do you think that was an attempt to communicate?
Was your pull...
Okay,
Thanks.
not helpful.
Robbins, do you think we just set off an alarm?
Right now, I'd be glad to see some spaceport police come and arrest us.
I've never felt anything like that. It was as if I were inside a magnet. I'm still tingling.
Could it... Do you think it could have been alive?
Who knows what life really is? But it sure was an organic life.
Who knows what life is?
Thanks. Brink. I don't know if I set that off by pulling the wire or if it was just coincidence.
Just keep pulling everything you see and we'll find out, Lo.
Okay.
Thanks.
So for those just joining us, there was a thing that happened over in the wreck where we pulled that wire out, and this very weird thing happened where there was this sort of sort of cloudy figure that appeared. Oh, something like this. Timely.
I think we can safely say this is not a natural weather phenomenon.
How about a mirage? Anyone voting for it being a mirage?
It knew we were here. It was trying to tell us something. Or show us something.
Don't be too quick to anthropomorphize.
How do we know what life looks like here?
It might be alive. Or it might be some kind of automatic guidance system. We triggered it in that ruined ship and now it's leading us.
You mean this is the last gasp of a holographic tour guide?
Or the Port Authority. Maybe it's telling us we're under arrest. Come quietly or self-aiming lasers will toast us to cinders in 15 seconds.
Stop it. Maybe you can think that's funny, but the last thing I need is some mischievous boy trying to give me the creeps.
If I wanted to give you the creeps, I'd tell you that it was the ghost of a long-dead alien.
How do you know it isn't a ghost?
What? You think this is where aliens end up when they die? If it is, then this place better be hell, because it sure isn't my idea of heaven.
Now you're starting to give me the creeps.
All right, well, we have a small hole. We got to dig in there, don't we?
It's too small and dark to see if this hole leads anywhere.
Don't have to tell me the name of this game twice.
I'm gonna see if I can enlarge the hole. Maybe there's something under here.
Enlarge the hole.
Yeah, maybe something lives down in that hole.
The utterances of experts.
The solution to every puzzle is shovel. So far, it's been batting 1,000 here.
The ground is soft here.
Yeah, apparently.
Loose. I think this used to be an opening, and over the years, wind has filled it up with sand and dirt.
Here, let me see.
Yep, it's dirt all right, says Brink.
Yes, that's right. You're probably right.
That means the ground is treacherous. It could be hollow under there.
Commander, I think it's time for an archaeologist to do the digging. I'm used to dealing with drifted soil.
The shovel is yours, Brink. Just be careful. The ground's pretty unstable. My feet kept sinking.
My whole training is to be careful. Not to charge in with guns blazing. Finally, a good use for my extensive training.
Kick butt, as you Americans say.
No! It's completely... I can't... No! Ah! Brink! I couldn't get to him in time. I couldn't.
It happened too fast. Can we get down there? How long a drop is it?
Looks like the rubble has formed a ramp. Follow me.
Extensive training, yeah, right?
Here he is. He's not moving.
Brink. Boston. He's dead.
I should have been the one digging.
Then you'd be the dead one.
It was my responsibility to.
Brink and I are not children or trained monkeys. We're responsible adults.
Except for
It
Brink.
could have been any of us, and there's not a thing you could have done to prevent it.
But to lose Brink, and we've only been up here.
Look, you can't keep me safe, and I can't keep you safe. So there's no particular reason for us to stay together. Our odds of getting back to Earth are better if we work separately on figuring this place out.
Ooh.
I don't like the idea of splitting up.
Neither do I, personally, but
Why? Because we're safer together?
I love the
Ask
adventure
Brink
game
about that.
aspect, though.
Because maybe I won't know what I'm seeing without you to help me understand it.
If you find something interesting, the communicators still work.
Do they? Okay.
Till then, adios, ciao, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen.
Maggie, it's against every rule of military action for an officer to be separated from his command.
Boston, this isn't a military action. And you don't have a command. There's just you and me. And we both know exactly the same amount about this situation, which is to say, nada, nothing, zip. If we suddenly find ourselves facing an army, then you're in command again. Until then, adios, ciao, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen.
Love that bit.
Nobody likes you when you smart off like that.
Yeah, all my psychological tests as a kid said that I didn't work well with others.
So this is what failure feels like.
Ooh, music. Did we just pick up the shovel? Of course, gotta have the shovel. I mean, He really shouldn't be that hard on himself. Like, literally said, be careful. The guy's like, I have extensive training. I deal with this all the time. I mean, I guess maybe you don't. Like, you just don't dig, but I mean, I don't know. What an insane situation. Tell him to stop napping. The dogs are merely napping. All right, so we have Brink's body, we have a plate, we have some sort of panel. That's cool. Sealed door. We already know we're in a scroller here. What is this, glowing plant? Oh, that sounds dangerous. You've got an alcove. Another glowing plant. Sealed door number 2, another panel. This is a humongous room, another sealed door. A column. A purple engraved rod. All right. I think what we do here is really quick, just saved. Big room. We should get the rod, right?
Another one of these engraved sticks. What are they? Wands? Batons? Bludgeons? Maybe some kind of handheld computer game.
What?
With my luck, it's a hand grenade.
Is that, how do we feel about that luck? Is that good, or? This is a big circle, maybe? There's a panel. Oh, of course, a dark tunnel. We wouldn't be in good shape without it being a dark tunnel. Okay. Okay, we're back to square one here. We'll pick up the plate. It's just begging for me to pick it up.
Looks like one of the control plates we found on Attila.
All right, let's check the body.
You could be irritating sometimes, but you sure didn't deserve to die.
That's what we're gonna do when we inspect them. Okay. Should we dig a thoughtful grave?
I can't use these two things together. You could be irritating sometimes, but you sure didn't deserve to die.
Let's go check these glowing plants.
Well, it probably wouldn't hurt to. The plants seem to draw energy from my body and disperse it among all the plants. They must share a common root system.
Okay, so one plant is perhaps many or plants. Can we move Brink to it?
Sometimes, but you sure didn't deserve to die.
Hey, spare change. That was sort of why I was clicking on him. I was like, maybe we can, like, I guess, loot the body. Can we use the rods together?
These seem to serve the same function, but they don't seem to fit together.
Okay. What's the story with the panel here? Ooh, fancy.
I don't think I want to kick this door in.
No? Okay. I mean, are we supposed to use a rod on the door or something? I guess we'll keep scooting along here. What's the story with the alcove?
Shallow indentations.
Oh, I see. Okay, so this is part of it. So we need to find some more paneling. Okay. Naturally.
Doors everywhere. I wonder which one is the pay toilet.
Not a drop to drink. Okay. So what's this one? Does it change to other solids? Oh, interesting. Oh, it does. Is this changing colors as well? What in tarnation is happening here? Interesting.
Somebody spent a long time engraving these smooth grooves on the surface of this column. I wish I knew what for.
You and me both, pal. Good gravy. Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun puzzle, huh? Hang on. Is there something else? Button. Okay. Interesting. I guess we do need to go down the dark tunnel. Because I don't really know what else to do here. Handy dandy flashlight. This is a cool little cutscene. The mighty alcove. Would you say this is a colossal cave? Look out for the pirate. Ooh, that's a cool room. So that's the other end of the dark tunnel. Anything else happening here? It doesn't look like it. They were just platonic. We have a button. Okay, what else do we have here? 2 buttons. Airlock door. Oh boy. Okay, button number 1. Okay, button number 2. Oh, we're in there now.
There is an airtight seal between these 2 rooms.
Can we get,
Robbins, this is Lowe. Do you read?
This is Robbins.
Okay, we have a lot to catch up on here.
Do you think that apparition meant anything?
I'm not sure, but it seemed to focus on that spot.
Historically bad, hello. Yeah, really good music, I agree.
As irritating as he was sometimes, I really miss having Brink around.
There's nothing you could have done. Let it go.
The Snow Queen, yeah, this is the ice level here.
I'm sorry Brink is dead, but I don't think it's right for you to blame me for it.
What?
I don't blame you.
When did that happen?
It's not safe for us to be separated.
It's not safe for us to be together either. In fact, Boston, it's just plain not safe.
I love the questions just like, she's like, I don't blame you. And then he's like, I can't believe you blame me for
I'm
that.
sorry that I can't protect against every possible accident. But that doesn't mean it isn't better for us to stay together.
Would you stop taking this personally, Boston? I'm doing my best to decipher the inscriptions that are all over the place here. Would you be any good at that?
No.
No.
So please,
Maybe.
go do what you're good at, and I'll stay where I am and do what I can do best. For instance, you might figure out how to turn on the lights around here.
Brink's death scared me too, Maggie.
She's like, drop it.
Well, it didn't scare me. I've seen people die before, Boston. I've covered terrorism. I've covered executions. I've covered wars.
So what you're saying is, this is just another assignment for you.
Coming on the space shuttle to divert the course of Attila, that was just another assignment. Nobody ever asked me if I wanted to go to an alien world from which there might be no return.
Nobody knew.
You expected something alien, Boston, and you didn't tell me.
What if you had known? Known everything. Coming here, being marooned, Brink dead.
Oh, shut up, Boston.
You would have come anyway, wouldn't you?
Don't you have something useful to do?
Brink's still dead.
Brink's still dead.
Thanks for the status report.
What an insane thing to say.
Maggie, I found a plate like the ones in the asteroid that triggered our journey here.
For all we know, any plates we find might send us on a voyage to the opposite edge of the galaxy.
Tell you what, I'll keep looking for more of them and you decipher that language so we can read the directions.
Great. You get to look for metal things lying around on the ground while I have to decode a completely alien language without any information about how they think or what they might be writing about. Yeah, that's a fair division of labor.
Jeez. You made such a big deal that we cannot handle the work that you're doing. So it seems like we're doing what we can here, but tough crowd out here. Not a goat man though. Yeah, just dead. Just dead.
Still looking for more of these plates, Maggie.
While you're at it, see if you can find a big juicy steak. Or, I'm not fussy, a nice salad, or even a couple of grapes.
Got any ideas about our friendly ghost? Do you think it was trying to get one of us hurt?
How can I know, Boston? But I think it was trying to show us how to get down here. Brink falling and getting killed, that was an accident. Whether the ghost is a sentient being or some kind of holographic guide, it led us into a different part of the complex, didn't it?
Yeah, but is that good or bad?
It's better than sitting around in the sunlight wishing for a swimming pool.
It would be funny if it was just like, actually, we just didn't like Brink, so we were actually just trying to kill Brink.
Where do you think we'll run into our next ghost?
If it was just a leftover holographic display, maybe we've seen the last one. But if it's an intelligent entity, it could still be watching, evaluating us.
I should have worn my Sunday best.
What's that? The t-shirt with no holes?
Heyo. I'm sure this thing has only so much battery, so like the fact that
Thanks.
I don't know, that's just funny that they're using the battery on that.
Load a shuttle. Come in, Ken.
In Ken?
Way out of range.
Way out of range. Can we try doing Brink?
He's dead.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Load a shuttle. Come in, Cora.
He's dead.
Way out of range.
Okay. Well, I was hoping that we would be able to ask her to hit a button.
There's an airtight seal between these two rooms.
Oh. Okay. Helps if I just push the
This
button
looks
myself.
like a command center.
Ooh. Okay, glowing panel, window, airlock window, window. Just work our way around. Is this another
From
circular?
this vantage point, I can see a whole system of underwater tunnels.
Oh, that sounds confusing.
I see many undersea tunnels, all leading from the large central island to the smaller islands. I see many undersea tunnels,
Okay.
all leading from the large central island to the smaller islands.
Powered by Snark. Yeah, we don't need her. We push our own buttons around here now. Easter egg if you type Swan. Okay. Here it is. I've typed Swan. I'm going all the way over here. What is that?
There's a crystalline tube stretching across the bottom of the sea.
Okay. Alright, let's push the thing in the middle there. That was definitely not a swan. Yeah, well, I figured it would be like a loom bird or something. Okay, this is a punch-in. Crystal.
It's an energized crystal.
Crystal cluster.
It's where all the crystals meet.
All the crystals meet.
This crystal is lifeless.
Oh, it's a lifeless crystal. We've also got holes.
This hole is empty. This hole is empty.
This hole is empty. Empty holes.
That won't fit. That won't fit. It won't accomplish anything. That won't fit.
It won't fit. Would you like a
That won't
A
fit.
tusk?
That won't fit. That won't fit.
Bit.
That won't fit. It won't do anything.
Won't
It's an
do
energized
anything.
crystal.
Still on. Wire?
It won't accomplish. That won't fit.
Okay. Okay.
This hole is empty. This crystal is lifeless. It's an energized. It's an energized. It's an energy. It's an energized crystal. It's an energized crystal. It's where all the crystals meet.
Why is this one different?
It's an energized. It's an energized. It's an energized. It's an energized crystal.
Let's do one more take for that one down there.
This hole is empty. This hole is empty. This hole is empty.
Okay. So that's the glowing panel. Not much in here to help us out at the moment. Nothing to dig. Nothing to use our engraved rods on, as it were.
It's a rod, engraved. 5 geometric shapes.
5 geometric shapes, you say? Okay, okay. Brain's cooking now. Alright, I'm hoping that we can get out of here in the same way that we got in. Okay, good. Is there any way we go down, or that's... Okay, yeah. It's just directly to the left. Fall again and die. Maybe. Gotta be careful with all the holes. I mean, like,
It won't do
it
anything.
won't do anything.
Standard issue flashlight.
Standard issue. Okay, so that time I got to look at it. Is that here?
It won't do anything.
How did I do that?
It won't accomplish anything.
Okay, so I'm examining it. Did that work in the other room too?
It's a rod, engraved. 5 geometric shapes.
Golly, okay. Yep. I mean, so this looks like a square, that's a square. These are all ice cubes, right? And then that's red, and these are green, question mark? They look brighter. Oh, geez. Hang on. All right. Hang on. Let me grab a screen grab of this, because my brain, my memory is simply not strong enough. Turn my brain into pudding. I've turned my brain into a tiny pudding. So I'm just gonna literally go 1-to-1 based on what I just saw there, which looks like diamond thing, then like yellowy green ice cube, yellowy green ice cube, and then we have another diamond like this again. This is what I'm seeing. Yeah, because the other one would be a circle, more circular. Let me just get this back into ice cube mode again, or diamond. I think it's this one. So that was the purple rod.
It won't accomplish anything. The door is shut tight. I can't help feeling like this thing is some kind of key.
Yeah, I think it's
But is
definitely
this the key
some.
to this lock?
Oh, to this. Oh,
And if
right.
it is, how does it work?
There's like 50 doors, isn't
And
it?
why am I talking to myself? How long before I'm completely nuts?
You might already be nuts. You're already in one. And yeah, like it's gonna be tough. I'm already aware that the color thing is gonna be brutal on me. But I can tell that we've got a reddish type color here. And then we've got a yellow, like a brighter color. What I was calling yellow, but I'm now realizing based on reactions It's green. We've got these green Jello cubes. I think that's what we got. Like that. That is what we're given here.
I can't help feeling like this thing is some kind of key. But is this the key to this lock? And if
Lock?
it is, how does it work?
How does it work?
And why am I talking to myself?
Okay. I get it. I get it. If we have to do that every time, this is gonna hurt. This is the rod for you, Spade. This is the purple rod that we're looking at. And so I've taken a screenshot on the side. I guess I can put it up on the side here. Put it on. So there you go, zoomed in. Stick it up there for now. Rods are randomized as well. Oh, really? Oh, dang. Can I check the other one? Yeah, of course. Of course.
It's a rod.
It's a rod.
Engraved. 5 geometric shapes.
Okay, so that one doesn't allow me to punch in at all. I guess the thing I'm noticing based on all this chatter of stuff is that the doors are also in unique shapes as well.
Somebody spent a long time engraving these smooth grooves on the surface of this column. I wish I knew what for.
Me too.
4 dark crystals in a row. This thing looks pretty corroded.
4? Let's go
4
ahead.
dark crystals in a row. This thing looks pretty corroded.
Okay, corroded. Well, maybe we just need to give it new crystals.
It won't do anything. I can't use these two things together. I can't use these two things together.
Oh, but now I can change these? Funky aliens. I guess I'll keep trying this combination here because maybe it'll work on one of them, and if it doesn't, that's fine because then I can kind of cross it off my mental list here. Yeah, okay, so it'd be that. I just don't know if I'm supposed to use these in the punch-ins.
I can't. It won't do anything. I can't help feeling like this thing is some kind of key.
Yeah.
But and if it is, and why am
Do I do it with, like, door?
it won't do anything.
The glowing plant? What should I do with it?
I can't use these two things together. I can't use these two things together.
All right. I guess we're missing a step of, like, how to actually activate these things. But all good. Get our green Jello cubes going here. Again, worst case, it does nothing and we can cross off the list.
I can't help feeling like this, but and if it, and why, how long, it won't do anything.
What is green Jello? It's like lime, right? Lime Jello. Okay, so yeah, we've already done that one. Okay, so we can cross it off the list. It's good, I guess, in that
These seem to serve the same function.
like it's interesting we can't punch into this one. We must be missing a step.
I can't use these two things together. I can't use these two things together.
Why is this one different? Glowing plant, they always
I
glowing.
can't use these two things together.
Use this one with it.
It won't do anything.
Wire.
It won't tying the wire to this artifact won't do anything useful.
Okay, interesting. You had something to say about
I
that.
can't use the. There is no way to attach the wire to my penultimate.
Tie a brink.
It won't accomplish anything.
Okay, can we go? Can we leave? We can't. Okay, so maybe we need to putt around up here a little bit further. Plant.
They don't look anything like the glowing plants I saw earlier. I think I'll leave them alone.
This is very interesting. Green is usually gooseberry. Oh, interesting. I don't think I've ever had gooseberry before. Absolutely nothing in this room here. I'm not really sure what the story is there quite yet. Alright, let's go to the wreck. Do not eat the delicious combination locks. Thank you for the warning. I was like, you know what? They do kind of look delicious. I'm trying to think of the last time I had Jell-O. But that is all they remind me of, is Jell-O. We need more of the shovel. Not a bad idea, actually. We haven't tried using the shovel on there. There's nothing else in here. Wait, hang on. Did I see the word chest? We opened this chest, right?
Well, I don't see any treasure, but there is something in here.
What the heck? Did I just miss that completely?
When we get back, the engineers are going to have a field day trying to figure out how this worked.
Okay. Is this more Jell-O?
It's closed. The chest is empty.
Is this just Jell-O game?
Some kind of device. I have no clue what it might be for.
Some kind of device. That's very helpful.
It's indicating to the right.
To the right? As in our right? Or like stage right? Or your right? Or my right? Oh, this is gonna be a mess if it's character relative. Could you imagine?
It's indicating to the left of me.
Left of you. Stage left. Okay. That's pretty mean. Every day I'm shoveling. Why didn't you listen to me, Brink?
It's indicating to the left of me.
Left of you. Oh, excuse me.
Whatever creature these bones used to be.
Yeah. We've heard it all before, though. I'm all too familiar with your thoughts. Okay, so let's check the dirt ramp. Maybe this is the missing piece here.
It seems to be pointing at this mound.
Oh, the mound. All right.
With
Somebody
that
asked for the
device
shovel.
pointing at this mound, I suspect there might be something buried here.
Let's go. Dig in. Okay, bracelet.
It looks like a bracelet.
Dies. So what's the story here?
It looks like a bracelet. It's pointing at me.
This isn't the amber fish that I assigned.
It won't do it. These two items don't seem to go together. Perhaps this bracelet once belonged to this creature, but it's mine now. I can't use these two things to... My pen Ultimate will not work with this alien technology. It points directly at the bracelet.
So what the heck are we doing with the bracelet? There's a hole here.
Nothing but dirt.
Oh. Can we dig it more?
There's nothing more to dig up.
He said the name of the game. Okay. Okay, so we've got a bracelet. What it's good for, yet to be seen. I suppose we shall... Bracelet with a glowing plant. Harness the power.
I can't use these two things together.
You want a bracelet, Brank's body?
It won't do anything.
No. Okay. How about the panel? We're gonna have to go through this until we kind of
It won't
put it together.
do anything.
Won't do anything. All right. Well. Some kind of the dig. Oh,
There is an airtight seal between these two rooms.
it's gonna take a little while for me to figure that out. Hopefully I'm not missing anything in this room. Doesn't seem like there's much other than the windows. Alright, so... It's pointing at me, I already know.
It's pointing at me.
Yeah. And how? Alright.
I can't use the... That won't fit. It won't do anything. I can't use these two. It won't do it. It won't. I can't use these two. It's an energized crystal. It's an energized crystal.
Is it an energized crystal? I'm trying to exit the screen. There it is. Okay. Maybe that wasn't the breakthrough I wanted it to be. It's possible. But we gotta press on. All good. Yeah, I guess Lo was right. Maybe he should have, maybe he should have been digging. Anything we can do with that?
It won't accomplish anything.
Anything. Can we wear it? How do we...
It won't accomplish anything.
No. Oh. Golly.
I can't use these two things together. These two items don't seem to go together. There's no reason to tie these together. Robbins, this is Lo. Do you read?
Robin's here. What is it?
Cold and composed. Good song.
Do you think that apparition meant anything?
I'm not sure, but it seems
Yeah, okay, so nothing
there-
new there.
there's
Did this all just kind of reset?
Where do you think we'll run into our...
Yeah, okay.
Thanks.
Thanks. Alright, so that's not helpful. Teller Brink is still dead. Okay, so the glowing plants.
You could be irritating sometimes.
We dig up the plants. Shovel glowing plant.
I don't want to damage it.
Why? What does it matter? We already tried the bracelet, right?
It won't do anything.
Yeah, okay. I mean, this is gonna be pointing at us.
It's pointing at me.
Yeah. This is a really interesting puzzle in that they really give you absolutely nothing, and you kind of have to parse it out. I like it, but it is tough. We do have a Bonnie treat that just came in from Summer. Thank you, Summer, for the Bonnie treat. Munch, munch, munch. Okay. Getting the notebook out here. Let's take stock of what we have. We do have a sealed door here. That's 2 sealed doors. 3 sealed doors. The column, of course. That's a 4th one. And a 5th one. And of course, we have the alcove. Okay. So that's 5 doors. And we have the alcove.
Shallow indentations.
Well, this is called the Nexus, huh? Okay. The Nexus. We even know what we're trying to accomplish. The only thing I can really think of is looking for the panels. That's been like a pretty cut and dry start right there.
Doors, doors everywhere. I wonder which one is the pay toilet.
Does he say the same thing for every door?
The door is shut tight. Somebody spent a long time engraving these smooth grooves on the surface of this column. I wish I knew what for.
Right.
It won't accomplish anything. It won't do anything.
Gotta try the shovel, just in case.
It won't do anything.
We could try the tusk, I guess, because wasn't the thing we picked up was just like, oh, the tusk is supposed to be really, really strong, right?
Pry the cover off.
Okay, here we go. We picked it up, we're like, oh, it's stronger. They're so lightweight, but super strong.
That's it.
Okay. Doesn't look like we can pick the panel up, so I think it's just what's behind here.
Yeah, it's a corroded mess in here. Some of the connections have been broken, but it's not getting any power.
Get any power. And when I like mention stuff like I wonder what I should do, it's like kind of being.
Yeah, it's a corroded mess in here. Some of the connections have been broken, but it's not getting any power.
I'm kind of just saying it out loud. I'll absolutely ask for help if I need it. Okay, so stuff is corroded in here. I mean, the bracelet? Is the bracelet magical?
It won't do
It's
anything.
got to have some property that I don't know, right? How are we plugging that in? Okay.
It won't do anything.
Stick it on the column. How about glowing
It won't
plant?
accomplish anything.
Interesting.
I can't use it. Won't. I can't use these two things. I can't use these two things together.
Oh, we'll just leave it there. Can we walk? No.
Now I've got the free end of the wire.
Oh, interesting. Can I take the wire out?
Now I've got the free end of the wire.
Okay.
It won't do anything. It won't do anything. It's pointing at me.
Is this the only one? Okay, just to make sure I understand what's going on here. Because I think I do. Can we do that with all of these panels?
I can't use these two things together.
No. Okay, this must have been the one where it's like, oh, it's all... the panels are all messed up. Blah, 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 blah. That kind of thing. We use the rod on this?
I can't use these two things. Now I've got the free end of the...
Okay, we can't open our inventory otherwise either. Okay.
It won't accomplish anything.
How interesting.
It won't accomplish anything.
Okay.
Somebody spent a long time engraving these smooth grooves on the surface of this column.
Smooth the
I
groove, you
wish I
say.
knew what for.
Sealed door, column, wire. Do not question the power of the space rope. I mean, we gotta try the shovel, right? Doesn't make
I
any
can't
sense,
use these
but
two things together.
we must try.
Robbins, come in, Robbins.
Robin's here. What is it?
You have anything new?
Do you think that apparition...
I'm not.
No. Okay.
Thanks.
Thanks. No thanks. They were not helpful.
It won't accomplish anything. Now I've got the free end of the wire.
I guess we have to kind of take the wire. I mean, there's only so many things on here, right? There's glowing plant, column, sealed door. There's literally nothing else that we can even attach it
won't do
to.
anything.
The glowing plant, no
It
go.
won't do anything.
Column, no go.
It won't accomplish anything.
So there must be something else. We must be like a step ahead or something.
It won't do anything. I can't use these two things together. I can't use these two things together.
We must have to add something or change something for it to
I can't
work.
use these two things together.
This is a crazy puzzle. I really like it.
I can't help feeling like this thing is some kind of key. But is this...
But I have to be honest. I am. Okay, so we have all of these currently set to these. What is this one? Is that just the alcove? You solve the alcove, you open that door, or this one? To see how this one, I would assume this is the pairing, but maybe. Oh, is that another glowing plant? Can we reach it?
Now I've got the free end of the wire.
I mean, it shouldn't make a difference.
It won't do anything.
Yeah, okay. And it doesn't look like I can walk.
Now I've got the free...
So if I try moving, he just drops it.
Shut tight and I don't know the magic word.
I don't understand this bracelet.
It won't accomplish anything. It won't accomplish anything.
Like, it's hard for me not to think that, like, the glowing plant is, like, power somehow, right? Because it's like... I mean, goof with it. It says it takes his energy or something, right? The tunnel. So that's the one that goes back to the crystals. This one here, this like cool ice room. I do really, really like the way that this is designed. It's pretty cool.
I can't reach it. I can't reach it.
Oop, did I lock myself out? I sure did. Did Brink die the way that he lived? Digging? Said he was really good at digging.
This crystal is lifeless.
So, okay, we've got 5 doors, right? And one is presumably not working. The crystal cluster in the
It's
middle.
where all the crystals meet.
So I mean, like, the thought I have is like the wire, take the wire and connect it to the crystal cluster in the middle.
It's
Am I-
an energized crystal.
Am I missing perhaps? Just make sure.
It won't do anything. It's where all the crystals meet. I can't use these two things together.
Like,
It won't. I can't use.
maybe
these
we
two
can
things
find
together.
some way to get, like, maybe there's a hot spot. Being able to double click and exit that room is really nice, actually. Nice, you can just do that. That's really good. Oh, there's another way. Oh, look at the zoom effect, though. This is cool. What is this?
It's hot here, and it's glowing down there. Ten to 1, it's the power source for this place. All I need to do now is to find the light switch, or the
Find-
plug, or the fuse box, or whatever makes this thing work. An instruction manual might help.
Yelling also is
Maybe
going
a
to help.
map. And I could use a sandwich, and a hot jukebox and a cold beer, or just a starship headed for home.
What is this performance here?
Get a grip, Boston.
And a cold beer. Okay, we've got a lot to decipher here. So we have a loose plate. That seems helpful. Can't pick it up. Blue crystal. Okay, so we can remove that if we need to. The enclosed instruction book.
Nothing happened.
Triangular button.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
It's the slot where I found the blue crystal.
Blue crystal.
It won't do. I can't use these two. It won't accomplish anything. I can't use these two things together.
Okay, let me put this back in here so we can see a little bit. We'll have to recall. Did I just see something that said control panel? Yeah, they have a bunch of... is this one big button or multiple buttons? Oh, this is gonna be fun, huh? Oh dear. I don't even know what this is gonna turn into, but I already know I don't like it. kind of interesting, though. Oh, did I just crash the game? Yep, I did. When was the last time I saved? A while ago, I think. Oh, geez. Very good. Even the game is like, don't do this puzzle. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna hit Control F here because we've kind of already been through a lot of this, right? So we know we need to use this on here. We're just gonna get caught up, sorry. We have not been in here yet, right? Oh wait, there's nothing really in here for us to get, is there? Yeah, no, we're good. Okay. Was there anything else that we grabbed? Panel. Oh, the bracelet. Yeah, we gotta get the bracelet. Where'd the panel go? Didn't we have a panel? There it is. There we go. Okay. Out. Grave, we got everything we needed, right? I don't think there's anything else we need. Okay, so we've now got the bracelet. And we've connected those things. Okay, so now we just head down the ramp. I think that's all we've done.
It's hot here, and it's...
Okay. Okay, let's make a save. Blue crystal. That way we know what's going on here now. So what I was trying to do was just fill this out a little bit and hit that to see if it... Oh, this is backwards. Okay. Then get me out of this puzzle. Get me out of here. Let's take a look at the edge. Oh, the phone call, sure. Yeah, that's a good point. Unattached lens. Lens slot?
I can see a lens way down at the bottom.
The heck?
The lens is missing.
Okay, so we need to get it there.
I can see a lens way...
Can we get down here? I hear walking.
I can see a lens way down at the bottom.
Okay. Let's do this quick.
Robbins, this is Lowe.
Robin's here.
Phone call. This is all stuff we did earlier.
Brink's still dead.
Brink's still dead.
For all we...
Got any ideas? Do you think it would...
But what's that?
Okay,
Thanks.
we're all caught up now. So the edge is just literally looking down here.
Hot and glowing. If it isn't the power source, maybe I'm on the edge of hell.
Maybe I'm on the edge of it. Hell, that's pretty metal. Okay. Does this change, I guess, if we take the crystal out? Probably, right? Do you think I could inhale the ghost?
Hot and glowing.
Okay, so it's still
If it isn't the
going.
power source, maybe I'm on the edge of hell. I can see a lens way down at the...
Okay, so my initial thought here. How do we return back to here? Okay. Maybe the crystal is like a power source. We can use the crystal on the wire or something. That could be good. Yeah, I agree, Archie. There's a definite full throttle vibe to it.
It won't accomplish anything.
Not a single thing. Okay.
I can't use these two things together.
What the heck are we doing with a blue crystal then?
That's the cool little flashlight I got from the power room.
Unless maybe we use this in the control room. Is that what that was called?
I can't use... These two lights weren't designed to work together.
Light. Okay, yeah, let's try that. I think it's the other way. Not putting my shovel on that. Oh, just locked myself out like a dingus. Because maybe we can stick it into one of those holes, or we can charge something up. Father Torque is in this as well. Let's go Father Torque. Father Torque.
That won't fit. That won't fit. That won't fit.
That's crazy.
I can't use these two things together. It won't do anything. It won't accomplish anything.
Shucks, I thought we were really onto something there. Nothing happens if we say...
I can't use these two things together.
No, okay. What in the heck? Oops.
Pointing it.
I don't need that.
It won't do anything.
Try that on this.
It won't do anything.
I have to remember that there's an upper level as well, obviously. I need to keep that in mind. That there are rooms on the surface still.
Somebody spent a long time engraving these smooth grooves on the surface of this column.
Smooth
I wish I knew
grooves.
what for.
Commander Lowe in the smooth grooves.
It won't accomplish anything. Now I've got the free end of the wire.
Free end of the wire,
won't
which
do
we
anything.
can't do
It won't
with
do
anything.
anything.
Do. All right, let's head back down to the lower portion. Father Torque. I think he's just joking around. I think Jurassic Park's just joking around. So the edge. Is there something I can do with the edge?
I can't use these two things together. I can't use...
Whoa! What is this? What the heck was that? What in what?
Hot and glowing. If it isn't the power source, maybe I'm on the edge of hell.
Okay. Maybe we are at the end of hell here. Okay. So, a thing happened. What exactly the thing was, not particularly clear yet, but perhaps we'll know more as when we head up here.
Somebody spent a long time engraving these smooth grooves. I wish I knew.
What? Did nothing change? I've got like a weird feeling. I'll check the tunnel. You know what? Before we go into the airlock, because it'll take about 20 minutes, let me really quick head down here and just see if we can do the triangular button again. Is it hitting the same one every time? Yes. It is going into that particular one every time.
Nothing happened.
Okay, and it only works when the blue crystal is in there. Okay. Holy moly. This is gonna keep me up tonight as I'm gonna be thinking about whatever the heck this is. Like, is it this one?
Doors everywhere. I wonder which one is the pay toilet.
It is really cool, right? Yeah, I really like the way that this is set up. Let's check the surface here. And then I should go ahead and check the airlock area as well. Yeah, nothing seemingly special here yet. Just the bones, which we know. Okay, double clicking to move is the way here. That's the move, for sure.
This alien technology is hopelessly ruined. I wonder what power source it used.
Was it a giant blue crystal? Because...
It won't accomplish anything.
Okay, had to ask. Do you want to go in the chest, friend?
I don't want to store that here.
Can we store other things here?
It's pointing at me.
That's interesting.
I don't want to store that here.
That's kind of weird. Why would you be able to do that?
I don't want to store that here.
Very peculiar. There's no reason for me to do that right now, so I'm not gonna like... I'm not gonna worry too much about it right now, but that's particularly interesting. Okay, well, nothing we
It
can do
won't
with these,
accomplish
yeah.
anything. It won't accomplish. I can't use these.
Okay. Brink would definitely know what to do. Without a doubt. And he'd let us know about it as well. Alright. It's interesting to me that they've given us,
The door is shut tight.
like, the rod here.
It won't do anything.
But, like, no way to use it. Not that we know. Oh, hang on. We have not yet looked. Or no, we have. We did look in the dark tunnel, didn't we? Oh, no, we didn't do it since. We have not looked at it since we saw the little crystal thing go up. So worth us double checking in here and see if that did anything. Although that could be time for all I know. Hey Magna Calva, nice to see you.
This crystal is lifeless.
Well, this looks
This
about
hole,
the
this
same.
hole is empty. That won't fit. That won't fit.
That won't fit.
That won't fit. It won't accomplish anything. It's an energized crystal.
Just gonna double check that I'm not missing something on an edge. We've fully scrolled the room, I hope. Yes, okay. Code on the rod works in the reverse order. You know what? That is not a terrible suggestion. I was doing it from left to right, but I guess it could be possible that it's in the opposite order. Give it a go. We'll make another shot. The question is, like, which door is the one that we need to take as well? There being so many doors is does make that a little bit more difficult. So we gotta do 2 ice cubes. Cubes for my boys. Let's be like that.
It won't do anything. I can't help feeling like this thing is some kind of key, but is this...
I have to, so this is what the problem is, and maybe this is a color thing that I need to get over. But this door seems to be the closest to, like, this rod.
It won't do anything. It won't accomplish anything. It won't accomplish anything.
But it's being handled slightly differently. Is there a blue door? Like this one? I guess is the blue door. Purple door? Isn't that a purple rod? You know what I mean? But this door also doesn't have a panel, because this one, based on how these are designed, like this panel goes with that door, meaning that this one doesn't have a panel naturally. We'll try doing it in reverse though, just to be sure. We just need to get the red one. Ooh. I do like the way that these kind of change. I like these little animations. It's kind of neat. Purple panel.
I can't help feeling like this thing is some. But is this?
How does it work? And why am I talking to myself?
It won't.
It's weird to me. It's just very weird to me. This whole thing.
It won't accomplish anything.
Alcove, sealed door.
One of the metal plates, shallow indentations.
Yeah, okay. With my luck, there's going to be one, like, plant that's slightly different from the rest.
Somebody spent a long time engraving these smooth grooves on the surface of this column. I wish I knew what for.
All right, bub. It's just the ramp, huh? Like, if there was another ramp that we could take down. Where are you going, bud? What did you do? Are these two different colors? Or are they the same color? Yes to two different colors. I read that as yes, and it was like, yes, what? Oh goodness. Okay. Very cool. Well, if anybody wants to know exactly what my color blindness is, those are the same. So that'll be fun. Also, red's not terribly far off with that either. That's good. That's very good. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I see blue. Bottom is yellow, far right is green. Green, yellow then, okay. That must be red. Blue I've got. Cool. Alright, so I've got no indication of what this does. I mean, obviously each of these corresponds to a color. We have a kind of a delete button here, a backspace. We have a straight up reset button. I wonder what this means. Again, I don't really have any indication at the moment that that's anything.
Nothing happened.
Ooh, this time nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Does this have something to do with that? I thought it was this, the crystal. Okay, so we have a blue one in. That was that in a slightly different spot then? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm right with you, Murbo. I'll tell you what. I'm in the same boat as you. Okay, that went to the middle. Okay, so the question now is like, if I were to put in a sequence of different things and then exit and hit triangular button, does this do multiple actions? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. What was purple? So let's just do the big blue one here and just see what happens with a whole bunch of that. Is there a blue and a purple? Because that'll also be a problem. So that one's left. Okay, where'd my pen go? There it is. So that's this one. Oh, okay, there is... Okay, if you want to see more of my color blindness, I absolutely... This is the same. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to make this simpler for me. Give me 1 second here. Holy moly. It can't just be... If there's anybody who watches this channel and you make video games, think of us colorblind people sometimes. Just think about us. Because holy moly. I think most people do these days, but... So I'm gonna instead do... Oh, okay. Give me just a moment. I'm creating an image for myself so I have something to go back to. We're gonna solve this. It's all good. So the far left one we've established is purple, which I'm going to also notate as button number 1. The top button, I've been told now, is blue, which I'm going to notate as button number 2. We then have button number 3, which is going to be our middle one. Button number 4, which is our far right one. And then button number 5, which is going to be the bottom. Now I'm going to need chat's assistance to tell me which of these buttons here. So what color is that? That looks like that's the red one. So I'm going to put an R there. That one and that one. Green maybe first. Is this green? Far right is green, bottom is yellow. Okay. Green. And then yellow for the bottom. Okay. Let me save this image here. Okay, this is all good. It's all good. The dig. Let me add in another image. that was the original one. Where is this thing? Oh, I see. Okay. Do. Okay, so just for clarity on everybody, this is what I'm going to be using as a very rudimentary way here to decipher what this is. So I have them obviously notated in different ways with a number. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I also have little letters to also dictate what they might be. I'll probably keep this thing updated because, or I'll need to replace it, I suppose, because we also need to understand which direction apparently these things are going to move. So we know now that button number 1, which is purple, is left, right? Left, I should say, comma, correct. So this button here goes to the left. Reset is this button. Okay, let's try button number 2, which is blue. Have a good night, Stripes. Have a good one. Okay, so this is blue number 2. This is going upwards. Yikes. Okay. So blue goes up. Okay. To the control panel. Let's reset again. Button number 3, we're checking red. Red does not stack. But we can do red multiple times, but it does not repeat. So what does that do? Okay. So I don't really know what to call that one. We'll leave that one as is. That must be some sort of other action that we're not aware of yet. Let's go with button number 4, which is green. Go for green. Okay, so this is to the right. Okay. Don't know if the image will automatically update with my notes here so far. There it is. Okay, cool. Let's reset and then we go for yellow now. What the heck are we gonna do with the... So yellow, I guess, must be down, right? That's the only thing we've got left. Yeah, okay. Yellow goes down. Red, we do not understand quite yet what we are getting at. Okay, so our notes are updated now. That's true. We do have a shovel, and welcome in, Gets. We do have a shovel, and we did use it extensively in the beginning, along with a straight-up digger, like device. It was sort of like a jackhammer type thing, so that was pretty cool. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so the only thing I can really guess about here is that we need to put together some sort of way.
Hot and glowing.
Okay, thank you, Lo. To get this lens, right? Maybe it's get to the lens, red button. Get to the lens slot, red button. Maybe that is our move. So where does this thing come out? Where is our home position? Is there anything in there right now?
Nothing happened.
The shovel murdered. Technically, you're right. All right. So let's just do red, because red we know doesn't really do anything, right? So we'll be able to hopefully glean where we're starting. Okay, it's just off. It's just off to the side.
Hot and glowing.
Thank you, hot and glowing. It's like here. So maybe like 1, 2, 3 to the left, which would be purple, 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 and then we need a yellow to go down. We want to do 2 yellow maybe, and try that out, and then hit a red. Maybe we'll start with that, and then I mean, this is going to have to be gradual. There's really no way for me to do this otherwise, I don't think. Not with a brain of my size. So let's do this piece by piece. Oops, I went to the wrong panel. Speaking of brain. Okay, we can skip that. That's nice. Okay, so from the top, I'm suggesting 3 purples, 2 yellows, and a red. Let's give that a shot. Okay, we need another. That looked right going down. So 2 yellows looked good. I think we need another purple. I think we need another purple. So that's going to be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yellow, yellow. Try a red there. Okay. 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 Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where did it go, though? I think, so my assumption...
Glowing. If it isn't the power source.
Oh, dear. So I thought that we needed to put it on the lens slot. So I thought we had to go over this way and then head up. But it's gone now. Okay, that's fine. I've got that written down in case we gotta run it back again. So what happens with this crystal? If I beckon this thing again, what happens? Okay, it holds on to it. Okay, so we must continue. Or I should say that we just have it now, so we can almost start from scratch again. So let's reset. And let's try and guess. The rest of it. So we definitely do need to go up to this lens slot. We're here, yeah? So we know that 4 gets us here, just about. So then I think we just gotta rock a whole bunch of blues. I don't know. I'm gonna try 6. I'm gonna go for 6 blues. 1 more than I think we need, because I think I'm kind of guesstimating a little bit. Okay. All right. We're going from the top, right? So 6 blues. All right. So purple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yellow, yellow. Which we don't technically need, but again, we've got a kind of common spot. And then we're gonna try 6 blues. And then I guess we hit a red. Whole lot of blues. We're singing the blues here. I think we got it. Was I right with 6? Look at me. What a good eye. Nice. I thought that maybe we might have needed another purple because it looked like it was a little further over. But okay, so I've got that jotted down. I'm taking this crystal with me. I don't know what we need it for yet, but the fact that it's removable is coming with. So now the really fun question is what the heck happened here? Oh, sparks!
When this rock fell from the ceiling, it must have cracked open an energy conduit under the floor.
Okay, well that sounds... Look at this! How did I not even see the column? It's lit.
There's a huge amount of energy flowing along this column.
Oh, cool. Okay, wire. Wire me up. This has to be where this goes, right?
Now I've got... Let's see if we can get something flowing from this broken conduit on the floor.
Hopefully we don't...
If I don't electrocute myself in the process.
That was what I was afraid of. Like, we already lost one guy doing something silly.
I should have been an electrician.
Okay. Cool. All right, we've replaced... Okay, now we're back to the panel puzzle, though. That can't be good. Thanks for the GGs, everybody.
It won't do anything.
All right, let's just do our usual... Like, does this do anything?
I can't use these two things together.
The color matches it in my head, but I suppose...
I can't help feeling like this thing is... And why am I...
Okay. Let's go back to our original plan here then, which is red diamond, lime jello cubes, and lime diamond. Okay. So that matches this one.
I can't help feeling like... But is this the key to... And if it is... And how...
Could have reset. Okay, I guess we'll take a look and see. Oh my goodness, it did change. Okay, the RNG was set at a weird spot. Okay, that's fine. I feel better about this now. Let me really quick change this then. Screenshot. The update the thing we're looking at here. It's the one that starts with the blue one. There it is. Okay, that'll be better. Let me have a... That one's for you folks. Let me get the big version up on my side so I can see it a little bit better. This game is crazy. Okay. This might not even be the solution, but we have to kind of do our due diligence here. So it's a blue one. It looks like it's a little bit rounder. So I'm going to go with that one. It actually looks like the second one is also going to be the more circular of the bunch, but it's in red. Okay, we keep our jello cube here, and then we have another red. It's tough to say which one this is, because it could be that, but it actually sort of looks like it's got a little bit more texture to it, like this. So I think that matches up. So let's try that.
I can't help feeling like this thing is some kind of key. But is this the key to this lock? And if it is, how does it work? And why am I talking to...
Okay, it doesn't seem to be working.
It won't accomplish anything.
Never trust green jello. Okay. There's one other thing we should check, I guess, because that was not as much of a slam dunk as I was hoping, and that is this inner room here. Always called the first two shapes lumps. It works. There's no way I'm gonna remember like decahedron and all these other things that there. It's like ice cube.
This crystal is lifeless.
Did we not get anything of that crystal? Okay, I thought that this might change because of
That won't
the situation.
It's an energized crystal.
Situation outdoors has changed. That's fine. Now we know. But yeah, I do feel like it's like you gotta come up with your own names for it. Okay.
There's a huge amount of energy flowing along this column.
I should probably check the ground level as well, I guess. Okay, nothing different with the plants. They're just being cool still.
Doors everywhere. I wonder which one is the pay door.
The wolves probably. I mean, it's been a long time. I know basic shapes, like I can tell you squares from circles and stuff, but ooh, we got some heat. We're literally cooking now.
Incredible. It must have happened when I turned on the power.
I'm glad something happened. Okay, so the platform has changed. We want to ring up Maggie
Robbins,
here.
this is low.
Robin's here. I read you.
Do you think that apparition meant anything?
Are we really not gonna address what's
Brink's
going
still
on
dead.
here? Brink is still dead. Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
Shocking. And yeah,
It's radiating energy.
radiating energy. Yeah, I'm good. Magna Calva, I hope you're good as well. Just trying to figure out what to do with this dang game
I
here.
can't use these two things together.
What needs heat?
It won't do anything. I can't use these two things together.
Why don't we dig it?
I can't use these two things together.
Sometimes you just gotta dig it. Do you dig
Pointing
it?
at me.
Yeah, we're moving right along here. I mean, not right along, but we are moving.
I can't use these two things together. It's radiating energy. It's radiating energy.
Yeah, it is radiating
It
energy.
won't do anything. It won't accomplish anything.
Whoa, that's pretty cool looking though. I have to give it that. There's nothing new out here, right? Same old
Whatever
bones.
creature these bones used to be, I don't think we've got anything like it on Earth.
Huh.
They don't look anything like the glowing plants I saw earlier. I think I'll leave them alone.
Okay. How interesting. A little pointy hat. Yeah, we've got a little pointy hat here. Yeah, blue crystal.
That's the cool little flashlight I got from the power room.
Flashlight.
It won't accomplish anything.
So this, I guess, is the top of that pillar, I guess. It does not seem like we can do anything else with it at the moment. We can't walk to it.
It's radiating energy.
It just is a platform, and it's radiating energy.
It's radiating energy. It won't do it. It won't accomplish.
This bracelet's still
It
a
won't
big question
accomplish
mark as
anything.
well. All right, enjoy the lurk. Yeah, we'll get this. We just gotta stew on it, I guess. Gotta stew on it a little bit. I wonder if there's something else that we need to use the control panel down there for. And yeah, we can definitely save. I have no qualms with saving. Excuse me. We shall call this just power column. So we have a powered up column. I mean, I guess there's always the other option that it's like supposed to be from the opposite end of it.
It won't accomplish. It won't. I can't use these two things together. It won't do anything.
They're just buttons. Better check on Brink. Make sure he's still dead.
You could be irritating sometimes, but you sure didn't deserve to die.
It's really humming down here, huh?
Nothing happened.
I guess we'll put this back in. His subwoofer loves this room, I bet. Super
Operating
bassy.
normally.
Okay, it's operating normally.
The lens is in place and appears to be reflecting the energy beam. Operating normally. Operating normally. Operating normally.
This is a really, really difficult situation because I'm not really... So I guess by solving this, we've created that other situation on the surface. It does not appear that we can do anything in our current state to affect that at all. Though I guess one thing we can check is we should leave the crystal in place. Our cool little flashlight. Anything else we can do with sparks, by the way?
When this rock fell from the ceiling, it must have cracked open an energy conduit under the floor. It won't do anything. It won't accomplish. When this rock fell from the... I can't use these two things together.
Okay. Break solved puzzles. It's the same, yeah?
It's radiating energy. It won't do anything.
Okay, so it doesn't look like it's changed at all. Even with the crystals still in place. Doesn't look like this is any different either. I wanted to just double check.
This alien technology is hopelessly ruined.
We already checked this. We've already checked this as well, right?
Nothing but dirt.
Nothing but dirt. This is quite a video game. Okay. Out of one frying pan and into the next one, I suppose. I'm just trying to think of, like, what else we can kind of goof with right now. Because two things basically happened when we fixed that whole thing, right? One was that we were able to get that panel working again, so that we could get the wire run, and then the wire sort of jump started this door here, right?
Shut tight and I don't know the magic word.
The other is that this column sort of fired up a little bit. Just checking to see if there's like a rock or something I can interact with. I guess we can try this in reverse. The other kind of like weird thing with this is that this is a purple door, but there's not, like, there's no panel for this one. And that's the one we have the wand for, naturally. I mean, or the rod, rather. If this works, I'm gonna be so sad.
It won't do anything. It won't accomplish anything.
Okay, I was like, I wonder if I just tried using it on the door before. Maybe this goes over there. It's sort of like... Right, that's the one. We'll just try this, I guess. So we need a red version of that. Okay, green, and then this one is that one, I think. I mean, it's possible that maybe this controls both doors based
I can't
on
help feeling like this thing is some
the
kind
pattern.
of key. But is this the key to this lock? And if it is, how does it work? And why am I talking to myself?
So
How
maybe
long before I'm completely nuts?
maybe like I don't know. Let's try flipping it. I guess. Would be good to just make sure. This is supposed to be that. And this one's Jello cube. And this is another red, but it's like that one.
I can't help feeling like this thing is some kind of key, but is this... And why am I talking to myself? How long before I'm completely nuts?
Can I show the key? Yeah, sure. This is the one that we do have, that we're able to look at. So I've tried it both ways. And it does not appear that we've got any, it's also up in the top corner here as well. Although you might not be able to see it super well depending on how you're seeing it. The weird thing though is that this one...
It's a rod. Engraved.
Doesn't have anything either.
Geometric shapes.
Five?
It's a rod. Engraved. 5 geometric shapes.
Okay, so for some reason I've heard that 100 times and it's only dawned upon me now. So this one has an extra... It has an extra piece on it. This one has 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. But the other one has 5. I don't know how that helps me, but that is a difference that I did not notice at first. Because the rest of these are 4. All right, let me ask this a color question, chat. This item, is this match this color of the door, or am I crazy? I know that this other blue one is blue and or purple. You know what I'm talking about. Matches the one on the far side, like this one a little bit, right? Like maybe purpley something or other. I don't know, maybe not. Both seem yellow, okay. I'm trying to find some, like, maybe I'm missing some sort of clue that's based on color, I guess. I wonder if I can use something with the column now, I guess that it's lit up. Have I tried this?
It won't do anything.
Okay.
It won't accomplish anything. It won't accomplish anything. I can't use these two things together.
What does the jawbone do? What's that gonna do for us at some point?
I can't use these two things together.
I haven't tried all the panels now that the code is reset. No, that's true. I guess I should do that. I was being a little bit lazy. Mainly because we had done so much work on that one and I was kind of hoping that it would be that one. Or this one. So this one, well, this one we've tried both ways, so I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. Unless I have to do all of them. They all have to be the same way. Lick high voltage column. Not putting my lips on that. Yeah, I suppose we should go through and make sure we're doing our due diligence. We must do it. Because this is the old one. Hang on. Okay, just getting my larger version of this up. I'm gonna go on the idea here that it's going left to right, which I think is a fair guess. Okay, and then this one goes here.
I hope this was a good idea.
Okay. Why did that
So
one
what
work?
is through this door?
What color was this
Death
door?
trap? A mad scientist with a pretty girl and a talking robot? An alien cafeteria? Why am I just standing here? After all, as Brink found out, the worst thing that can happen is you can take one wrong step and you're dead.
Yeah. Yeah, be careful giving me hints because I don't necessarily want them, but it's all good for now.
So much for the cafeteria idea.
Just a rock
Boston.
color? Ah, okay.
Are you there?
They use geometric shapes as a kind of combination for the locks.
Boston, you won't believe where I am.
I don't.
I'm in a place filled with alien technology, the most fantastic things I've ever seen. And the machines are working.
What are they doing?
I don't know yet. I mean, they're really alien. Like nothing I've seen before.
Don't go too fast, Maggie.
I'll be careful, Boston. But it's not like we have time to use correct scientific procedures to test these things.
That's fair.
Where are you? How can I get to you?
I wish I knew. It's a sure thing you can't get here the way I did. I slid through a low tunnel in the rock, and then it kind of got filled with debris when the roof collapsed.
You could have been killed.
Gee, I guess this isn't safe. But if we'd been together, whoever went through the crack second would definitely have been killed. Keep that in mind when you're thinking about coming to save me. I handled it just fine.
Yeah, I guess you did.
We're both doing okay, Boston. We'll find a way to connect up with each other when it matters.
Maggie? Good work.
Thanks, Boston.
Okay. Pretty interesting. Okay, so we're through the door. All right. I think this is probably a good enough time for me to call it here. I'm going to save. We'll just call this again. I'll just save over the power column one because we didn't think that all we did was got through this. Save, yes, replace the save. Because it's a little after 2 a.m. here, so it's good enough time for me to to go to sleep, I think.